Hello, you coin collectors out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at some pennies that I got in my change this summer when I went to London. But as you can tell, looking at that one right in the center, that's not a penny. That's a 1 farthing coin from Britain or the United Kingdom or Great Britain. And this particular coin was made from 1949 to 1952. Um, and so when I say that, you know that probably on the front of that coin is going to be George VI. So not only did the penny that I get, was it not a penny, but it didn't even have Queen Elizabeth II on it. And it's just a great, great coin. And so this is her father, George VI, facing to the left. And around the outside it says, George VI, by the grace of God, King of all Britons, or Brit Rex, and then Fidei Def, or Defender of the Faith. And right down underneath here, if we can get that clear, we see an H and a P, and that's because this particular engraving was done by Thomas Humphrey Paget. And this is the last engraving of King George VI because he died in 1952. If we flip it over, we see that Eurasian Wren. That's Wren, W-R-E-N. It says 1951 at the top, farthing at the bottom. And you see the feet and the feathers here. And again, you see that there is a little mark here. And that's the WP for Harold Wilson Parker. If we can get Harold Wilson Parker right here. His initials are actually HWP, but you can see, for me, it just looks like it has a W and a P. I don't know if there's an H in there. It doesn't seem like there is. You can see the way that the feathers go and the mottling on the wren. And you can see that this, if you could get this in uncirculated condition, is probably a spectacular coin, but a lot of the collectors love this kind of coin too because it shows the wear and that this has been through human hands. It's a bronze coin. It weighs 2.83 grams, 20 millimeters in diameter, 1.3 millimeters in thickness. Again, it was made from 49 to 51. The reason that it wasn't made in this version before 1949 was because the 1948 coin also said Emperor of India, or Imp. In 1948, of course, India got its independence from Great Britain or the United Kingdom, and so in 1949 they changed this coin, and that's why this coin doesn't say Imp on it, and that's also why this coin only lasted a few years after World War II. In 1951 they made 14 million of these, and they're probably worth, in this condition, is probably worth 50 cents to $1. In uncirculated condition, it's worth about $4+ just because, like I said, it's a spectacular coin if you look closely at it and you have all of the detail on the feathers, and you can kind of see there's still a little bit here, but they got worn down a little. Why did I get it in my change? Well, I also got this one in my change, which is an older one. This coin was demonetized in 1960, but people still kind of stick them in there, I guess. It's kind of fun to find one. And of course, the farthing coins, also Queen Elizabeth is on some farthing coins, and then they changed to the new pennies, and then they changed to the 1 pennies, and then they changed to the more modern shield pennies as we went through time. So, but you see, one thing about all of them is they're essentially all the same size. So if we tip them up on edge, we see this one looks a little thinner, but in terms of height, you could easily see how these could kind of get all blended together, and nobody, if they didn't look, would see the difference between getting a farthing and getting a 1 penny, or getting a new penny, or getting a shield penny. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.